Okay, I can see that some of you have had some problems with the free body diagram sheet. So on these sheets, I wanted you to label the forces that were acting on objects. Now, the first thing you need to make sure is that you're reading the question and working out which object the forces are acting on. So it's saying here for one part A, acting on the stationary mass P. So we're going to draw the forces acting on P, not on M. We're going to ignore M. Same thing for B, acting on the person in the lift. So you're going to draw the forces acting on the person, not on the scales or on the lift. For part C, the forces acting on the box. So only on the box, not on the slope it's sitting on. For part D, acting on the bucket of water. So we're going to ignore the helicopter, we're just going to concentrate on the bucket. So I'm going to do the first one for you so you can see what I'm after. Let me just zoom in a moment. Okay, so we're going to add all the forces we can think of acting on mass P. So I'm going to draw them straight on. So one force we know is that gravity is going to be pulling it down. So I'm going to draw an arrow to represent that. Now, it's not a very neat one, okay, but we're going to call that weight. Okay, so whenever the force of gravity acts down on something, we're going to call it the weight. So I've drawn on an arrow to show the direction it's pulling in, and I've also given it its weight. Now, it says that the mass is stationary, so it's not moving. Now, that means that there must be another force which is balancing that, and that force must be acting upwards here. So I'm going to draw the two arrows about the same size because they should be balanced. But what is this force? Well, the force is being provided by this rope that's pulling on mass P up towards the top. And if you can remember from last week, what do we call the forces that act through a string or a rope or a cable? Well, we call that tension. Okay. Now, in this case, there are only two forces, and those are done. So we don't have to worry about this other mass M, just on stationary mass P. Then you're going to go and do the lift. You're going to do a similar thing. Okay, the lift has also only got two forces acting. Okay, but when you come to the bottom two for C and D, I'm expecting three forces are going to be acting on each of those objects. Okay, so I want you to draw the arrow to show the direction. I want you to label it with its name, and I want you to just have a think about the size of the arrows if you can. You know, which one should be biggest. In this case, they should be the same because they should be balanced. Okay. I hope that helps. If there are any problems, then please either send me an email or write a message in the stream underneath, and I'll reply as soon as I can. Thank you.